Hi y'all, this is Susan, and I'm sounding very southern tonight, but I guess that's because I am very southern. And anyway, I'm just wanting to get on here and tell you a little bit about my week, and especially my weekend. Saturday I met a friend and we went to the High Point, North Carolina Quilt Guild's quilt show and vendor show. And I got really inspired, but even before we got there, my friend was telling me about a friend of hers who has breast cancer and is getting ready to start her treatments next week. And she asked me if I could make a lap quilt for her. So I said, I don't know. But when I got home, I decided to give it a shot, and I found some fat quarters that I bought, probably 3 years ago, and they just happened to have the pink ribbons on them for breast cancer. So I thought, maybe I can make that. So here is the lap quilt that I made for her. And I'm going to open it up, but it's too big to go in on the screen, but I'll show it to you in pieces. This is one block, and there's another one, and then the sashing in between. But it's there's just 4 blocks, but it makes up a 46-inch quilt square. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything else on it or not. I think I'm going to go with that, but it'll at least fit across her lap and keep her legs warm. I've got a really bad glare on my glasses, but we're going to have to work with it. This is the fabric I chose for the back, and it's got musical notes on it. This friend of Joyce's is in her choir, and so music is very important to both of them, so I thought that would make a nice quilt back, and that will also be the binding around the quilt. The other thing I've done is I've taken 2 of the star squares and I'm making a tote for her to carry her little quilt with her when she goes to chemo treatments, and also be able to carry anything else that she wants to take with her, like snacks or candies, or books or her nook or whatever, so that she'll have something to do and something to comfort her during her chemo. I also found another pouch that I didn't show you last week. This one I made. This was the first one I made, and the first thing I did with it was put my Wonder Clips in it so the little suckers wouldn't go all over the house and the floor, so I wouldn't step on them. So it's got my Wonder Clips, and it's got this. It's a little tape measure. If I can pull it out. That looks like a snail. So anyway, that and a pair of small scissors. And that's what I keep in that little pouch, and it goes with me from the living room to the sewing room. I wanted to show you, hold on. I also wanted to show you a quilt that I'm working on for Christmas. And I started this at a conference I was at a while back for work. And since I haven't worked in over 2 years, you can tell it's been a while. Anyway, this is one that I started making. There you go. And it's just a little hexie quilt. And that's the bindings. Not the bindings, excuse me. That's my borders. And it's really a pretty good size. It's rectangular, and I like it a lot. So I've got it sandwiched now and ready to start quilting. And since I'm not really a quilter, this is going to be an experiment for me. since it's just for me for Christmas, I'm going to just do stitch in a ditch around the hexes, and then I'm not sure what I'll do in the borders, but I'll do something in there. But it'll be really simple since, like I said, I'm not really a quilter, I'm more of a piecer. And I guess that's it for now. I'm hoping that I'll have the chemo quilt finished before the end of the week. That's another one that I'll be quilting myself, but with that one I think I'm either going to do a simple stippling or a crosshatch on it. Or I might do stitch in a ditch around the stars. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be something really simple. And I guess that's it for today. I will talk to you again next Tuesday, and y'all have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.